If you are one of the 85% of Americans that doesn't regularly check the air pressure in their tires, you need to start using nitrogen instead of air. Nitrogen? Yes. But why use nitrogen? Nitrogen has many advantages. It is more stable and less prone to pressure changes caused by fluctuations in temperature. A more consistent tire pressure will reduce wheel corrosion and prevent inner liner runner deterioration. The air we breathe is composed of 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, trace amounts of other gases, and 1% water vapor. The nitrogen molecule, because of its large size, is the least permeable and therefore stays in your tire longer. By reducing the percentage of oxygen, water vapor, and other gases in your tires from 22% to 7%, your tire will maintain proper pressure longer than if you use plain old air. Proper tire pressure is a big deal. When maintaining your tire pressure with nitrogen instead of air, you'll observe 3 huge benefits. The first benefit is increased fuel economy. And with the price of gas, well, you can see where I'm going with that one. Correct tire pressure keeps the manufacturer recommended contact patch on the road. This lessens the rolling resistance factor and maximizes fuel efficiency. The second benefit is longer tire life. Your tires wear out mainly because of the tire rubber coming in contact with oxygen. Oxygen causes oxidation. Yes, even rubber can oxidize, becoming brittle and causing it to lose tensile strength. And at high temperatures and pressures, oxygen damages the inner tire liners where you can't see. Using nitrogen does not cause these adverse effects. The third benefit you'll see is increased safety. Underinflated tires cause 90% of blowouts. Nitrogen-filled tires, being fluctuation resistant, provides more reliable tire pressure and reduced blowouts. Beyond the 3 main benefits, increased fuel economy, longer tire life, and increased safety, nitrogen's benefits go on and on. You'll get increased TPMS performances. If you have a new car, you're likely plagued by a flashing light warning you about low pressure. Even NASCAR teams use nitrogen to more accurately control tire pressure fluctuation. Your tires will have a longer rim life. Rim rust is caused by condensation of water vapor and other gases in the valve, which causes slow leaks. The nitrogen tire filling process is completely dry, so it eliminates the potential for condensation. Who else is using nitrogen? Commercial airlines, the U.S. government, and the trucking industry. Why not you?
Some people are hoping to save money on gas by spending more on tires. Instead of filling your tires with air, experts say you should use nitrogen. Nitrogen gives tires better pressure, improving a car's fuel economy. It costs about $40 to fill up your tires with nitrogen.
Even more benefits to you include fill-ups and support for life on your nitrogen tires. You'll get roadside assistance on your nitrogen-filled tires for as long as you own them. Get on the road to saving more money with increased fuel economy and tire life. Ask our service professionals for your nitrogen fill-up today. Brought to you by World Hyundai.
The right people make all the difference in the world. World Hyundai. World Hyundai.
Hi everybody, I'm Jay Leno, and as you probably know, I'm pretty passionate about my vehicles. Hey, it's cheaper than the normal hobbies people have in Hollywood. But there's something else I think we all need to be passionate about, and that's the environment. That's why all my vehicles ride on tires filled with nitrogen. Nitrogen, as you know, is a harmless gas that makes up almost 80% of the air we breathe. It's all around us. Nitrogen is a cleaner, safer, and better alternative to filling tires with regular compressed air. That's why it's been used for years in all kinds of industries like heavy construction, mining, commercial trucking. NASCAR uses it, the military uses it, the space shuttle, even Air Force One has tires filled with nitrogen. So what makes nitrogen such a good choice for filling your tires? Better pressure retention, for one thing. Nitrogen permeates tire walls a lot slower than oxygen does, up to 40% slower, and with enhanced pressure retention comes better tire handling, control, and gripping ability. That makes a tire safer. Nitrogen can extend the life of a tire and rim by slowing internal tire oxidation and preventing rim rust. These are problems with the oxygen and moisture found in regular compressed air. Nitrogen can also improve a vehicle's fuel economy between 4 and 10% depending on the type of vehicle. That's a big plus considering, of course, what gas prices are these days. And that brings me to the most important benefit of nitrogen in tires. In fact, I'll tell you a true story. A buddy of mine came by with a car and he said, I can't balance this tire. So he took it off, he put on my tire balancer. Turned out he had a quart of water inside the tire, because every day or every week when he went to check his tire pressure, he'd go to his compressor and he wouldn't drain his compressor, and what happened is the moisture builds up and he was pumping water into his tire, thus causing his rim to rust. That will not happen with nitrogen. Did you know that for every gallon of gasoline burned, roughly 20 pounds of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases are released into the atmosphere? And there are something like 220 million vehicles on the road in this country alone. Half of those belong to me. Now, all these cars and trucks are burning something like 375 million gallons of gas per day. That's the equivalent of almost 800 million barrels of crude oil every single day. Now, we know nitrogen in tires can improve your fuel economy between 4 and 10%, right? Now, if 85% of those 220 million vehicles in America rode on tires with nitrogen, we could burn at least 3.8 billion fewer gallons of gas annually. That translates into cutting nearly 76 billion pounds of greenhouse gases each year. 76 billion. You know how much that is? That's like 76 billion. Anyway, that's the equivalent of planting at least 7 million acres of forest. Think about that. So not only is nitrogen good for your tires, it's also good for all of us, and it's free. It's everywhere.